Hey everybody, welcome back to the music room during the Wuhan COVID-19 lockdown of 2020. I'm sure we're all going a little bat crazy, but I decided to make a video on this snare, and I'm going to give you a quick little lesson at the end for those who are interested. What I did was, as you can see, I have a Yamaha 6.5 by 14 recording custom snare. Can I get it up in the camera? And I had a very good friend of mine who used to live next to me. He said, "Hey, I don't want the snare. Do you want it?" I'm like, "Are you kidding?" So it used to be silver. I painted it. Look on the inside, you can see the color. But it was like rusting. I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but it had, it was like really, not really rusting, but the metal was pitting a lot. And I ended up taking a metallic gold or brass paint and painting it to give it that color. But I mean, recording custom snare. Anyway, this is like not my main snare, but my auxiliary snare. And what I like about this, it is extremely versatile, even though it is metal. And but when I added the wood hoop to it, it added a new dimension. And that's the purpose of this video, is to talk to you about this right here. When it had the other metal top, it sounded great. Loved what it did. But when I added the wood hoop, it added a totally different dimension to this drum. I was able to do so much more with it. By the way, coming up in the next video, this is one, I'm going to change the throw off to this bad boy. I got this on eBay. This is a great throw off. It's going to allow me to turn it halfway and it lock in position to do like ballads, you know, and really loosen the snares up, and in a moment's notice I can just switch it back for a tighter, more articulate sound. But this is another video coming up. But anyway, let me finish what I was talking about here. So when I added the wood hoop, it added a different dimension to this. I'm going to show you what it did. But if you get an opportunity to pick up a wood hoop, I highly recommend it. It will work on any drum. Why I only put it on the top and not the bottom? When I put both hoops on the bottom, when I put the hoop on the bottom and I had it on the top, it rang too much. I don't like to put any kind of tape or anything on my snare, even though there's a big blotch. I think it's someone else's head. I don't know, but I don't like to put anything on my snare for what I do. I like to keep it wide open, and if I can't tune it up without putting something on it, then I'm messing up. Be a better tuner. You don't need to put anything on top of your snare. Anyway, so when I put the wood hoop on the bottom, it rang too much. There was too much ringing going on. Not an uneven ringing tone. It was even, but it just rang too much. When I put the metal back on the bottom, it prevented that from happening, and better results. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about this a little bit, give you an idea what to do with the snare. Like I said, this would work on any snare. I decided to use this snare because this is like my little Frankenstein snare here, but still awesome. So let me show you the lesson I was talking about. I've got this sitting on a very high chair. That's why the snare is so high. I got a good visual here. Let me bring this in a little bit. I know you like looking at the kit. I get it. I get it. It's my baby. So what I want to talk to you about is, first of all, listen to this bad boy. I mean, it's just beautiful. If you turn this bad boy around, the click is going to be incredible. What I want to show you was something that I came up with. I'm not sitting in a drum set. I'm sitting literally on a chair. I'm sitting on a chair, and I've got the snare sitting on a high stool, so kind of limited what I can do, but I wanted to show you something. So what I like to do with this is to get different accents happening with the while you're playing. So here we go. You can drag it from the stick to the head, to the side, and the wood's gonna make it sound even better. So here we go. So have a good day. Bye.